Hello, hello. Hey, it's Dr. Dwayne Wood. Hey, guys. Welcome back to our stream tonight. As you see, I am not in my studio, and I am going to talk a little bit about that. If you are new to me, I'm Dr. Dwayne Wood. That's Wood with an E. The E stands for Endocrinology. Here on the channel, I educate, I empower, and I encourage you to take charge of your health and your life, avoid complications, and go to the next level. We're creating the life we always wanted. We're no longer allowing life to happen to us. If you are here, you have caught me at the tail end of Vlogmas. And Vlogmas is a time when our creators, content creators, get together and we spend time and we are improving, we're growing, we're expanding our content. We're trying to make it better. We're tweaking, trying different and new things. The benefit to you as the audience is that you get to see us do it sometimes live and on front seat. You get a front seat look at that. For us, for the content creator, for me, I get to try new things. This month I have been highlighting people who have been doing the thing that they do in their space. They're not waiting for some other time for things to happen. They are seizing it and they're doing what they need to do right now. Okay. And so welcome if you're out there. Glad that you are watching right now. Go ahead and give us a thumbs up if you like what we're doing on the channel, and make sure that you are subscribing. You have subscribed, and that you hit the notification bell so that you will get notified when new things come up on the channel. Well, tonight I am not in my studio. Yes, you saw that, right? I have my overlays. I've got my accent lights in the back. I've got my hair light, and this right now is being recorded and being broadcast by my iPhone alone. That's the only thing I'm using. I've had people ask me about the stuff that I do in the studio. They've asked me about the equipment that I have. They say, well, they don't want to do this because they don't have this camera or that lighting. And this right now is showing you that you don't need all of that. There are three things that I'm going to tell you that you need, and very simple things. They're obvious, but sometimes we want to do more and we want to do bigger. The first thing you need, of course, is a phone, and that's what I'm using. I'm using the iPhone, and this is a 13, I believe. Yeah, this is iPhone 13, and I am right now, I don't have any other equipment. I don't have any HDMI cables. It's not going into a computer. It is just the iPhone that I'm streaming. And I have it in landscape mode. Of course, YouTube allows you to go live, and there are some parameters to that, and just make sure that you check for your account. But you're allowed to go live, and that's what I'm doing right now. So directly from my phone into my YouTube account, and then you're getting to see it right here. Okay. The next thing you need is a tripod. And I'm using a very simple one. It's one that I picked up, I think, at Best Buy. There's nothing fancy about it. I did have to pick up a phone holder, right? So I can put it on the top. And so my phone is sitting in the holder on the tripod right now. And it's a very simple one, nothing big, right? So you want something that will allow you to have your phone steady, right? You don't want to be, unless that's the effect that you're going for, right? If you're going for kind of the on-the-go jiggly effect, then that's fine. But if I'm doing a live stream, which I'm doing right now and I'm doing for you, and I'm teaching something or doing talking head as I'm doing right now, then you want to make sure that that is stable. Okay, so a tripod with an adapter at the top for your phone. And then the next thing you need is some lighting, right? Now, I am just using lighting that's coming from two lamps that I have on either side of me. I've got one right here. Let me see if I can block that out a little bit, right? So when I put my hand up, you can see that that goes away. And if I put my hand up on this side, it goes away. Now, I can do some other things. For instance, if I turn this one off, right, you can see the change, right? And so my face is a little flatter, I think. But if I turn it on, right, then I get the benefit of having both of those. And you can play around with those. Now, on the phone itself, as I'm in YouTube, there are some things I'm going to do, and this may jiggle a little bit, so hang on with me. I'm going to change some of the settings because I can go ahead and I could play with some of the effects. For example, there's this dreamy one which if you look at it, it kind of changes, right, some of my background, right? So it almost looks, well, not like what I'm doing in the studio, but it has a little bit more color to it. There are some others that I could try, which, yeah, I'm not sure that I look great in some of these, but that's okay, just so that you could see, right? And so as I'm going through, I'm changing. And for instance, here's an interesting one, right? Ooh, I like that, right? So it looks like I'm in an old movie, right? Or how about this one? This is sepia, right? So that's one. And then, of course, I'm going to go back to where I was originally, back into the normal, right? So the three things that you need for live streaming and for videoing at, in general, are those three things, right? You want to make sure you have a phone. Make sure that you wipe wipe the lens before you go live. You want to make sure that you have a tripod, something that can hold an adapter at the top to hold your phone so that it's steady, and then you have lighting. And right now, I'm not even using any additional microphone. I'm going directly into the phone. So I'm using the onboard microphone for the phone that I'm using, my iPhone, and that's what I'm doing. Yeah. So three things: the phone, the tripod with the adapter, and then of course lighting. So you can go live, you can record, you can do the things that you want to do, and you don't have to invest a lot of money. Okay. So anyway, so this is Dr. Dwayne Wood. Thank you for hanging out with us. Make sure that you go over and that you subscribe to my channel, Dwayne Wood MD. Dwayne Wood MD is the channel. And make sure you hit subscribe and then also hit the notification bell. If you don't have an account, go ahead and create a free account. Then you can log in, hit subscribe, and the notification bell. Once again, this is Dr. Dwayne Wood. That's Wood with an E. The E stands for endocrinology. Here on the channel, I educate, I empower, and I encourage you to take charge of your health and your life. Avoid complication, creating the life you've always wanted. We'll see you at the next episode. Good night.